Hello. It's about 5:30 in the morning. I've been up for maybe an hour or so. Uh, yeah. Good morning. Had an interesting experience yesterday that I want to learn how to replicate. It was basically an attempt at um, being aware of what was happening in the present moment, not really paying attention to the chatter of the mind, not really paying attention to pain in my body, being aware of them, accepting them, kind of accepting my surrounding environment as it was, trying to focus in on it with clarity and awareness. And I slipped into the moment, slid right in to an experience of the moment that was kind of profound. It changed the flow of energy in my head, in my body. It softened everything just very nicely, created greater efficiency in my energy flow, softened my thoughts, softened my emotions. It you know, started to, I could have been hallucinating this, it started to break down the distinction between my body and the body of life that exists outside of this body, beyond the body. And it was deliberate on my part. I was successful at attempting this, and it lasted for, well, the most potent part of the experience lasted for about 45 minutes. And I was just kind of flowing, floating, flowing. It felt good. My body felt better than it had in a long time. It's good to be relieved of the pressures in my forehead, at least for a short period. Could actually feel again in some ways. In some areas that I'd gone numb from distorted flow of energy, like my forehead, right here. And I'm looking for a way to recreate that and make it a conscious endeavor. I've been exploring yoga lately, and I recognized totally during this time my awareness deepened to a profound level during this experience. And I recognized very fully that my body was effectively dirty. My mind was effectively dirty. You could call it a mental body, you could call it an energy body. I think there's a distinction between the two. I don't know technically what's going on, but I think there is the mental body and there is the energy body, and both of those just seemed like they were quite dirty and there was a lot of distortion within them. And I recognized that my body needed to be helped into being in better alignment with the whole of existence, better harmonized with the geometry of life around me. And this could have just been an interpretation of what was going on, but it was kind of a profound sense of understanding. And yeah, like I said, I want to recreate that because it was quite nice, and I think that's ultimately the goal that seekers of self-realization are looking for, to some degree. It may not be the totality of an enlightened experience, but it felt pretty close in a lot of ways, and it felt like it would have continued to progress in that manner towards a more fully enlightened experience had I been able to maintain it. Over time, a bunch of garbage started coming up in my body, a bunch of thought patterns and emotional patterns and energy patterns, and um, acted to obscure the connection that I had. There was kind of a physical connection. Um, it was like an energetic connection that I had. Energy channels on the top of my head opened up. The flow was much more subtle and effective. There's much greater harmony between myself as a human being and the environment around me. All in all, it was a nice experience. Um, and I'm going to actively work to recreate it. So, anyhow, once again, good morning. Thanks for watching, and I hope to bring you updates of exciting news. All right, see you later.